Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today on Drive Business Success with an Awesome Intranet on Office 365. Great to have you with us. I'm Surendra Dudani, the Director of Business and Products Development at BizPortal Solutions, and I'm joined by Anil Gursani, our Solutions Lead. In today's webinar, we'll focus on a central theme. Is your intranet awesome, and how it can be inexpensive? We will be showcasing our industry-leading BizPortal 365 intranet product to demonstrate modern features and our unique BizPortal 365 features that make an intranet awesome. So how does BizPortal 365 make your intranet awesome? One, BizPortal 365 delivers a fresh user experience with modern features for your employees and organizations to drive collaboration, engagement, and modernize your workplace. It is absolutely a turnkey and ready-made intranet, so it is a cost-effective, ready-to-go solution that can be implemented in days, saving you time, dollars, and resources. So BizPortal 365 gives you an intranet quickly and inexpensively. Two, BizPortal 365 goes beyond just communication, collaboration, and other typical intranet features. It provides built-in document management, project management, HR, and workflow automation tools, all in one solution to be your complete business intranet. Three, it is built on Office 365 and SharePoint, so it has added benefits if you are on Office 365. But if you are not on Office 365, we also have an on-premise solution. But this BizPortal 365 being built on Office 365 and SharePoint, it instantly connects and allows you to fully utilize and get more out of your Office 365 tool set. It also integrates with other business systems and applications, providing you a single portal solution with a unified user experience. Then as a central place and solution for all your information, employees, tools, and applications, and with all its functionality, BizPortal 365 really turns your Office 365 and intranet into a business hub. So in short, that is what makes BizPortal 365 awesome, and we'll talk more about each of these points in our webinar. With that introduction, let's jump into the agenda. Our agenda will be as follows. First, we are going to give you a quick introduction into our team and company. Second, we'll give you an overview of BizPortal 365, what it is, and how it is built on Office 365. Third, we'll talk about specific features and capabilities of BizPortal 365. Then Anil will demo our product to show you its features and functionality live. Finally, we'll end with some Q&A so you can ask any questions on what we cover. We will try to leave a few minutes for Q&A at the end, but please ask questions at any time during the presentation. Please note that your microphone is on mute, so use the chat inside the GoToWebinar toolbar to ask your questions. A little about us. Again, I'm Surendra Dudani, the Director of Business and Products Development at BizPortal Solutions. I have many years of experience with software business in product and business development, including collaboration and line of business products. I'm joined by Anil Gursani, who is our Solutions Lead. He leads our customer implementations. He has over 12 years of experience building and implementing intranet and digital workplace solutions. He will be providing the demo later in the webinar. And as a company, BizPortal Solutions is a full-service software and services company solely dedicated to organizations on Office 365 and SharePoint. We are based in Orange County, Southern California, with offices in Boston and India. We have about 130 employees comprised of Office 365 and SharePoint experts, software architects, product developers, customer success team members, and solution consultants. With respect to our product, BizPortal 365, we provide a number of services and support around the product to help our customers be successful. Our product-related services include customization, setup, and onboarding, customer success and training, and ongoing maintenance. We also provide services to those that are not using our product but need general Office 365 or SharePoint help, as we have deep Office 365, SharePoint, and technical expertise and love helping organizations of all sizes to empower their employees. We provide SharePoint development, integration, business analysis, and data migration services. You can visit our website, bizportal365.com, to get more information on our services. We have over 15 years of experience developing intranet and digital workplace solutions on SharePoint and Office 365, so we are experts in this realm as well as the Microsoft platform. We help businesses of all sizes, small to large, and across industries, from financial services to healthcare to IT to nonprofits and educational institutions, as we can customize our solution to meet your business and industry specific needs. Finally, we have been Microsoft Gold partners for over 15 years as well. With that, let's dig into what the BizPortal solution is and how does it make your intranet awesome. As you can see in the diagram, BizPortal 365 extends and enhances Office 365 and SharePoint out-of-the-box capabilities. Firstly, improved and more flexible usability to deliver a modern, intuitive, and consumer-grade experience. Things like drag and drop design and making it very easy to publish and share content and files are just a couple of examples, but you will see more in the demo. Then BizPortal 365 delivers a lot more functionality to modernize many more aspects of how you work and collaborate across different functions. We have extended the capabilities and functionality beyond typical intranet features with robust built-in business-oriented features for project management, forms management, and automation, and HR and employee management that can each stand alone as separate solutions but are fully integrated with your intranet. Also with BizPortal 365, we have built-in integrations with Office 365 tools to bring in key functionality into one solution in one unified experience. We have built-in integrations with Outlook for email integration, so you can get email notifications on important company and project news, upcoming task deadlines, document updates, approvals, and more. OneDrive for your file storage, Teams and Yammer for project discussions and real-time team communication, Planner to supplement your task management, Flow to automate your manual forms and workflows, Delve for smart organization and curation of content, Power BI to make data and reports easy to digest and understand with graphs, visuals, and dashboards. And with BizPortal 365, we have enabled the ability to integrate with other business applications to bring in and distribute data and reports and bring in workflows from these external systems. For example, ERP systems, CRM systems, including Salesforce and the MS Dynamics stack, HRIS systems, including Workday and PeopleSoft, project management systems, including MS Project Server and Project Service Automation. If you are not on Office 365, we also provide an on-premise solution. If you want more information on our on-premise solution, please contact us. Then finally, we have built BizPortal 365 with common design and experience elements, simplicity, easy to use and set up, conciseness, as we focus on providing features that businesses use and need, nothing more. Automation with built-in integration in infrastructure to automate multi-step workflows. Designed it with a self-service approach, so it is equipped with self-help tools and there is minimal to no learning curve for all users. Flexibility, though it is a ready-made solution, It can be customized and can integrate with various business systems. Of course, it has enterprise-grade security and mobility, being a Microsoft and cloud-based product. And in terms of mobility, we have built BizPortal 365 with a responsive design so that you have a seamless experience on any device. Scalability. We have built BizPortal 365 to grow with you as you can easily add more people, teams, and content to the portal as you grow with your business. So now there are many intranet solutions out there. Most, if not all, are mainly focused on social and employee engagement features. They have team sites, news and announcements, content sharing, and team communication features. They may have document management, but it is typically light. But they don't go deep into functionality, and important features are untouched. BizPortal 365, on the other hand, is focused on providing business value. Though social features are important and BizPortal 365 has these common features, we went beyond typical communication and collaboration features with deeper and more extensive functionality while maintaining a modern and easy-to-use design. So with BizPortal 365, we have extended it to be a modern and comprehensive business solution. I mentioned this point a few times, but an important point here is that businesses and teams often have a number of different single-purpose tools. For example, a separate tool for project management, one for HR, one for documentation, etc. And this is costly. BizPortal 365 allows you to replace and consolidate these tools and rally around one central, comprehensive, and fully integrated tool, allowing you to save costs and derive more business value. So now let's go through some specific features of BizPortal 365. I'll go through these quickly and just highlight some key features, as it will be more worthwhile for you to see these features in the demo. With BizPortal 365, it is easy to add, edit, and share different types of content, whether it is company or documents, news, announcements, alerts, projects, tasks, events, etc. It also has powerful and advanced search features, allowing you to easily and quickly search across all information, content, projects, news, and events with the portal, saving a few hours per day. Employees spend looking for information they need to go through each day. BizPortal 365 simplifies and modernizes the way businesses manage their documents and content across the life cycle, from content creation and sharing to governance, retention, archival, and compliance. It has features that make it easy to categorize, tag, and organize documents, collaborate and co-author documents with multiple people and teams in real time. It has a robust document approval process. It provides integrations with OneDrive and Delve to make documents easily accessible no matter where you are. Project management. BizPortal 365 has robust project management features to help push your projects forward. It has dashboard views that provide a quick and consolidated view into the status of your projects. It is equipped with numerous task management features such as checklists, milestones, linked tasks, and subtasks. You can easily organize, track, and visualize tasks in different views. We just recently added the Kanban board feature for easy task management and added more to our Gantt chart functionality that already was present. It also has integrated and embedded project discussions and discussion boards so that you can keep your projects and communications streamlined together in one place. BizPortal 365 has an employee center where employees can easily find the company's up-to-date policies and procedures. It is also great for training and development. Many of our clients specifically use BizPortals for training, where they house training content, videos, and training activity checklists. BizPortal 365 also has employee onboarding and offboarding tools, all to help simplify your HR and decrease the burden and dependence on your HR department so that they can focus more on high-value tasks. BizPortal 365 has built-in workflow automation tools and infrastructure to support simple multi-step workflows like approving time off and purchase requests from your manager, HR, and finance department to more complex workflows such as managing inventory compliance or IT help desk tickets. We provide out-of-the-box common forms that businesses often use for day-to-day needs. And if needed, we can easily customize the forms to your needs. You can also automate and bring in workflows from different systems such as ERPs, CRMs, sales and finance, and so on. So the things BizPortal 365 can automate are vast. And additionally, there are other features quick to set up within days as a turnkey solution. Always up to date. BizPortal 365 is SaaS-based, so we provide regular product and feature updates, so you don't have to worry about your intranet becoming old and obsolete. Rather, it will always be up to date. You can fully brand it. It has easy personalization in terms of layout and configuration. It is fully customizable, as I mentioned. Also has a responsive UI providing you with a mobile intranet. Single sign-on with Office 365 for a seamless and unified experience, cloud or on-premise. And I mentioned it is available as an on-premise solution also. Our standard pricing finally is $15 per user per month. It is straightforward and affordable pricing. We also have volume pricing for larger businesses, and we also have special pricing for nonprofit organizations and educational institutions. We provide seamless licensing and upgrades. You can easily change user count as you grow, so it is a cost-effective solution that grows with you. To give you a little insight into our roadmap, we have some upcoming features that we are working on. As I mentioned, we continually and frequently improve our BizPortal 365 product with the latest up-to-date features and technologies and continue to deepen our functionality. And again, you don't need any IT resources on your end for these upgrades and updates. Here's a brief highlight of things we are currently working on. Intelligent bots for knowledge base and business insights. In-depth portal usage analytics, so you know how much your portal is getting used and how it is used. Individualized focused content, so that you can send content to a particular group, location, or other types of categories. Advanced functional modules like sales order management, CRM type of relationship, customer relationship portals, and also integration with more business systems. So with that, I hope you got a solid overview of our BizPortal 365 product and how it gives you an awesome cost-effective intranet solution that modernizes your workplace and delivers business value and a quick ROI. Also, you saw the minimal investment it requires, the cost savings it provides, and the productivity gains you get from a complete business intranet. Please continue to ask your questions. Now I will turn it over to Anil, who will bring all of this to life with a live demo.
Thanks a lot, Surendra. I hope all of you can hear me. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for taking your time to attend this webinar. My name is Anil Gursani. I'm a solutions lead at BizPortal Solutions, and I work with customers in terms of implementing the SharePoint solution. Whether it is our product or if you have your custom SharePoint sites, we also provide SharePoint services, so we can work with you to implement your solution. So here is, I hope all of you can see my screen. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and put that in the chat box, and we'll try and reply to you during the webinar, or if not, we'll definitely send you an email. All right, so what you see in front of you is a home page of BizPortals 365. Now, this solution is hosted on your Office 365 tenant, so it gets deployed. You have full control of this. 4 key areas of BizPortals 365 I would like to talk about. The first one, and again, all this is towards the theme of our webinar, making it really awesome, great for employees to use, and which really generates a lot of business value for organizations. So the first component of this intranet is really focused on information distribution and consumption. Okay, so very easy to publish information. As you can see right in the middle of the home page, there's a bulletin board. You could go ahead and put in alerts, articles. You could publish some notices, events for people, for their employees. So very easy to publish it. I'll just go through one example. Right on the top right, you see this little icon with settings. Now, this is controlled by security. So if you have access right to be able to publish something, you'll see the plus sign. You click on it. Very easy to put a title, description, and you can specify the start and end times of this alert, and also decide whether you want to send notifications to all employees or a specific group of employees. Okay, so with this, you can easily publish an alert. It shows up here for employees. They could get an email notification, or if they are here on the home page, they see this up here. The other feature of sending this message out to employees is through dynamic alerts. So we have just added that functionality. So basically with dynamic alerts, what happens is you publish an alert just like you do here, except that it just shows up right on the top. It's a pop-up, and then you can dismiss that. So we have different ways of showcasing this alert up here. Okay. Below that, you have some news and announcements. Great for senior management to publish some news, corporate news. Again, similar way to do it. Okay. So what we have really focused on is the consistency of usage. So for people to publish information, it's all consistent. It's always from the top right corner here. You can easily publish it, and people can read on it. They'll just click on this, and they can read through the whole article. So the difference here being you can put an image here and also send this via notifications, right, via email to all employees. All right. Outside of that, we have a calendar section here. Now, this calendar really lets you, gain insight into other employees taking time off if they're out of the office. Very easy to publish all of that through forms. I'll show you that in a minute. But essentially, you can bring in, you can see a consolidated view of all of these right up here in the calendar. Plus, you can also integrate your personal calendars and the ones that are shared with you in Microsoft Outlook. You can bring it in here and see a unified view of all calendars. Okay. On the left side, you have a couple of sections. The people lookup and directory. Basically, all the people in your organization show up here. You can search for them. Very easy to just start typing the name, and it gives you the result. So great to search for people. Also be able to get hold of them, send them an email. So this will invoke Outlook, or you can send them a message, and this would connect to your Skype for Business, and it would invoke Skype, and you can immediately get hold of people. So what we are also paying attention to with this business intranet is a good way to bring in all the functionality of different Office 365 apps into one platform, into one view, so you can do all your things right from this home page. Okay. Then there are some other employee highlights section here that is for birthdays, work anniversaries. You can publish all of that. On the right side, you see a spotlight feature. Again, great for boosting employee morale. So you could, a team manager or a team lead could publish something about their team leads, and everyone gets to read that. So very it goes a long way in boosting employee morale, right? Then you have a quick links section. Again, this is quick links to external and internal resources. You could publish that for your employees. Very easy. Again, it's consistency of publishing. So go to settings, click on the plus sign, and now you can put a quick link here. On the left side, you have reminders and tasks. This is a personal view for each employee. Once you get tasks assigned to you, you can see them here, new tasks and the ones that are in progress. You get a view of all of those. So you could be part of a department, you could be part of many projects that are running. So it gives you a consolidated view of all your tasks. Okay, and same thing with your reminders. You can set your own personal reminders. So this page has been designed really keeping in mind of all the key information that employees would want. They have easy access to that. The other example of really a good way of distributing information is through an employee center. So we give you right at the top, you see employee center, and I'm going to go there. So this site really is typically managed by HR. So HR will publish information here. All employees will be able to consume information from here. So the HR could come in, put news and announcements. Again, this similar way of doing it. Basically, let's say you have a new member joining the team, or you have some new programs that you have initiated in your organization. Those could be listed right here. Okay. There's a streaming video web part here. Now, with specifically for employee centers, you could have training videos, other important information for employees to consume. So you could bring in external videos. So it could be YouTube, Vimeo links. You could also house the videos in Microsoft Office 365 Stream and then link it right here. Okay, so this is basically a streaming web part. So employees don't have to leave the page. They can see the video right here. There are quick links here, and then we provide you what is really not available in out-of-the-box SharePoint, a great view of publishing information, a great way of publishing information. So let's say you have some insurance-related information, travel-related things for employees. You can just put all of that right here, okay, for employees to consume. You could also have some onboarding items here, and you see this is indented, so you can set up your custom list. It's very easy to set up. Again, if you have access to do so, you'll again go to settings and be able to do that. So you can set up your employee center with key information. New employees coming in, they could go through all of these sections. All you need to do is give them a login to Office 365 and BizPortals 365, and they can start reading this information right here. You can publish forms if you want for employees. And again, this is an example of what we do. You get all these features, functionality out of the box, but then we work with you and help train you to set all of these things. Okay. Some other web parts for contacts information, a photo gallery, and an employee center. And then you have a robust document library. Now, documents are key for employees, so let's talk about those. Let's say you have plans, policies, benefits related documents. You can publish all of them here, and then employees can come in, they can search for documents. They can filter documents by categories or subcategories, or they can search for content, title. They'll get the search results right here. Easy way, another easy way is to set up views. So we enable that here. So let's say you created a view for policy documents, employees come and search for policy, they can quickly get to all of these right here. All right. There are other functionalities around handling documents, and I'll cover that a little bit later. So basically, an employee center is really helpful to publish information, and together with the homepage, really we take care of all kinds of information being published. Now, again, on this front, you could customize the homepage based on your needs. You don't have to have all of these up here. So we give you a front-end customization. Basically, you can come in, drag and drop web paths, hide certain things, redesign this homepage. We give you that functionality. Okay. Again, this is given to mostly administrators in an organization because you want a common view for all employees. So this is part of our configuration process when we work with you. In some remote meetings, we'll train you on how to do it, and then you can just set it up. All right. The next feature that we want to talk about is forms automation. Okay. So we provide you 8 to 10 out-of-the-box forms, which again meet about 70 to 80% of every organization needs. So from reimbursement forms to new hires setup forms, we also give you a great way of managing your IT help desk, internal IT help desk. So basically, a user can come in, click on this. Let's say they are having a problem with their laptops, desktop printers. They can submit a ticket right here. So fill in all the information, submit it. It'll go to IT and they can work on it. Outside of that, we give you time of request forms, requests for purchase. Now, all of these forms, obviously, we understand that every organization has custom requirements for forms. So we work with you and we can help you quickly redesign these forms. Okay. So for IT help desk that I was talking about, let's go to another section that's a form center. So once a form has been submitted here, it can go through an approval workflow that you can set up for each form. In the case of IT help desk, if I was to go to form center, I'll just go to that view. Basically, you can see on the left side, you have IT help desk cases, and you have all the records that have come in, right? So let's just focus on that for a minute. So if you have access, again, this is not for every user, it's probably for the IT department. They'll click on this link. They can go here and see all the cases, all the IT help desk cases that have been submitted. You can easily, as a member of IT, you can work on these cases, and you have different views. The ones that are assigned to you are overdue cases. You'll see all of those right here. Okay, so you can manage your entire IT help desk. Now, outside of that, on the form center, on the right side, we give you a great view. We call it the inbox. Basically, it's a forms inbox, and you see all the forms that you have submitted in the system, be it expense reimbursements, time of request, and the ones that you have to approve. So if you're a manager, in the workflow cycle, let's say the form comes to you for approval, you could easily open up one of these. Let's say this is a time of request, and you'll see the information here. If you want to request some additional comments, you can route it back to the submitter, or you can also go ahead and review the whole form and then approve or reject. So let's say you go ahead and approve this. It's very simple to do that, and then the form gets routed. In this case, the time of form gets routed to HR. Okay, and they'll see it in their inbox. They'll process it finally, and that's how the workflow ends. Okay, so a great way to really automate all your business processes, bring in all your business processes, set up the approval and workflow cycles, and then execute all of those within the system. All right. So this was the second component of our business intranet. The third component I want to touch on is team and department collaboration. So right on the top, we give you a link here. In this example, it is departments. Let's say you had multiple locations. So you could have a hierarchy of basically a tree here, starting with locations and then each department within a location. So you can build this out, especially if you're a large organization, you can set it up that way. So within departments, let's say we are going to go ahead and focus on the marketing department. Okay. So when you go to a marketing department, again, you see that it looks similar to an employee center. Again, you have the streaming video web part on the left side, you have news and announcements in the middle, some quick links on the right side for your department. And then where you saw that text information for employee center, that section is replaced now by really different kinds of lists. So you have a task list. You can manage all the work of your department using a task list right here. You have some issues list, action items. You could have a calendar. Again, all of this, you could build it yourself from the front end And the way to do that is just go to settings, and you could add a new type of list. Okay, so these are the kind of things you can add. You can add external SharePoint pages here. Basically, you can bring in, so you can use a page. Let's say you're doing some training for your marketing department. You can design a page in SharePoint and then link it right here. Okay, or you could have some custom forms and so on. So very easy to build out your site. So the real power of this section is to really be able to bring in all the business processes, all the functions of your department, and use this intranet not only for some information distribution, but it's really for your day-to-day work. You can execute all of that here. So you see a task list here. You can go ahead and add a task, and it works just like a spreadsheet. It could work as simple as that. You could add items here, assign it to people, and they get notifications. Or you can use a custom, a little longer form of a task, and then fill this out and assign it to someone. Okay, so very good way of assigning these tasks. We give you some other views, so you can see the task list basically in a pie chart view. Easy to make sense. So if you have 50, 100 tasks, who is it assigned to and what's going on with your task list? You can see that in this view. You also get a timeline view of all the tasks, so you can see that in the calendar view here. Okay, so all of this functionality is right out of the box. You can use this really for managing all the work that goes on. Then we provide some other parts, web parts here. Again, this just tells you the manager is, technical lead of the department, the staff members. Here, some useful links can be published. And then we give you a document library. Right? Now, you could have multiple document libraries for each site. So you could have marketing, like the way this is structured. You could have marketing documents, some templates housed differently. It depends on you how you want to set up, and we can certainly help you or guide you through the whole setup process. So multiple document libraries can be published. Again, this is similar to the Employee Center view. So you see you have the name, title, categories. You can categorize your documents. You can in fact define categories in the system and then use it for any document library. Okay. Now, all of these documents that are on your intranet, they are tightly integrated with Microsoft 360, Office 365 OneDrive. Okay, I'm assuming most of you have used OneDrive. So let me just show you a view. So here in OneDrive, on the top left, you could see the files that you have access to. These are your files. And right below, you have all the document libraries of BizPortal's intranet. Okay, and obviously the ones that you have access to. So we were looking at marketing department. So you can see all the documents that you saw in that view. They are available in your OneDrive view also. Okay, so you can interact with the documents right from this view. So tight integration. Outside of that, for documents, there are many other things that one can do. Let me bring up the full menu here. So you can obviously modify documents, rename these, version the documents, so you can check out the documents, put in a new version, right? Which is very standard SharePoint functionality. So you can maintain the version history. You can set permissions for your documents. You can share it with internal and external resources. Okay. You can follow these documents. What that means is really mark them as favorites. You can pin it to the top. So if you're reading some documents or a couple of them, a great way to get access to them when you come back, you can easily get to them. You have pinned it to the top of the library. You can read it. Once you're done, you can unpin it. Okay, from the view. Outside of that, we give you another great functionality, which is really a document approval. Very few systems do that today. Basically, what this means is you can set up an approval and workflow for a document library, and you can just start the workflow by going here. Now you have defined it for all documents in this document library, so you could have a parallel or a sequential workflow setup. So if you want a couple of people to review it at the same time, give you feedback, they can do that. So they can approve it, reject it, or if you want a sequential, you can set it up at the document library level. Okay, and you can also automate this process. Basically, what you can do is set up a document library in such a way that you drop a document in the library, it automatically initiates the workflow and goes to people. So this saves a lot of time for users. And you could, as I said, you could have multiple document libraries. So one of the libraries could be, for automated workflow, which is set up, and your department users are instructed to always drop documents there, which have to be approved. All they have to do is just bring a document in, and it will initiate the workflow. Okay. The other thing that we provide, obviously, you can move, copy documents from one place to the other, given that you have access rights to do that. And we also enable e-signatures using DocuSign. Okay, so we have tightly integrated with DocuSign. You can digitally sign any of these right from here. All right. Now, outside of OneDrive integration, you can also go ahead and connect this to your Outlook. So if you want to see your documents in Microsoft Outlook in a tree view, you can see all of those. Okay, so a lot of ways to collaborate, manage your department tasks through here. The other functionality we have is project management. So let me quickly go through that. With project management, basically what we have brought in is the ability to execute projects right from a department side, right? So if you want to see all the projects that are running in a particular department, you just click on projects. It will give you a portfolio view. Now you can see all the projects that are running here. You can search for projects, okay, and you can create new projects right here. You see this little plus sign here. And let's jump to one of the projects. So I'll just click on one of these. So this is a project site. Now, this is a great way to manage your projects. You get a great summary view right on the top. How many days are remaining, how many open issues, tasks are there for the project. You have a standard way of, again, publishing news and announcements. You have a summary view on the left side for the project. On the right side, you have discussion. So instead of sending emails back and forth to project team members, you can initiate these discussions. Now, if you're using, let's say, Yammer for communications, we can certainly bring WebPath, and we can show Yammer here, but this is our own discussion thread here. Okay, so we have the ability to integrate a lot of functionality from existing Office 365 apps into the intranet. Okay, the middle section is identical to the department side, so you can manage all your tasks. You have a project plan, you publish all your tasks here, manage it, issues and risks for the project can be managed right from this list. It'll take a little time. I'll go back to the task list. So with this, again, you can manage your entire project. We give you custom views of this. We don't have enough time to go through that, but we have a Gantt chart view and Kanban board that we can publish these tasks in those views, and then you can manage it through that. If you need any more information specifically around project management, please schedule a demo with us. We'll be happy to go over it in detail. Okay, and then the same thing we have here is a library view for a project. So very consistent way, minimal training required for our intranet. Once you deploy it, you have all of this functionality in, and with 4 or 5 sessions with us, we can quickly onboard you and get you working on this intranet. Okay. The last thing I want to touch on is we give you a personal view because there's a lot of information for every employee as you start using this. So we give you a personal view with my site. If you click on my site, you basically get a view of all your tasks. Let's say the ones that are not started are in progress. You see all of those here. You can quickly open any of these and then quickly execute your tasks or update these tasks right from here. Okay, same thing for documents. You can see all your documents. The ones that you're following, those are your favorite documents, will show up here. The ones that are recently come into the system, you'll be able to see all of them here. Okay, So hope I gave you a good overview of our application. Outside of this, we do line of business integrations with CRM, ERP systems, legal, financial, payroll. We can integrate with any of these systems. So if you have any requirements, please get hold of us. The best way is for you to schedule a demo with us, a one-on-one. We could get into a conversation and probably help you going with your intranet. I think we're running out of time. So if you have posted any questions, we will certainly get back to you with the answers. Again, thanks a lot for attending this webinar, and hope to see you soon again on a one-on-one demo. Thank you.